I'm Staley Weidman with the Catamaran Company in Fort Lauderdale, and this is my listing, SUNLOVE, the Lagoon 67, 2023. We're out underway right now. The boat's running, the engines are on, generator's on, and it's very quiet. We're offshore right now, and we're going through the Salon. The Salon flooring is a Wenge floor. We have removable carpets that can easily be rolled up and stored when not in use. All the upholstery shows like perfect. You can see a lot of the designer touches throughout the boat. This area is a bar. There's a refrigerator down below the countertop on this side. Sink, storage, and ice maker is down on this side. One of 3 ice makers on board this yacht. There's also one in the cockpit and on the fly. This is one of the most popular design features on any sail or power catamaran now, is the opening forward door. It just rained right now, but it's drying up. It gives you great access to the front of the boat. We just had a little bit of rain, and it's very nice for the captain to come down from the Flybridge without having to put in the enclosure and come down and drive the boat. There's 2 Raymarine displays here. Here we've got engine controls. We're doing 10 knots right now. Chart plotter, radar display, AIS, engine controls. Another set of engine throttles here. There's a wireless autopilot remote, also VHF in this space. Basically anything the captain would need is located in this lower helm station. What's nice about this is it's tucked away. It's not in the way of the Salon space. And there's also a number of other monitoring features on these displays. The onboard system from Raymarine allows the captain to control the lights, the power, pumps, air conditioning, almost any function that you would normally expect to control from a breaker panel or switch panel is available here from these screens with the new Raymarine onboard system. Throughout the Salon, all the blinds that you see are all electrically actuated. There's a remote here that raises and lowers all of the blinds for the boat, even on the Salon door. A lot of times you see curtains pushed off on the side. This has a blind that comes down and conceals this space. With one button, all the blinds come down in the Salon to dim the space for watching movies, privacy, or just to kill the sun in the afternoon. This is the owner's cabin. This is the largest cabin on the boat. See, it's a huge berth, an owner's study, got a head, shower, and a separate entrance that goes straight to the deck. boards. These are custom mattresses. They're very luxurious, super soft. They're designed to keep you cool when you sleep. And the way these were made for the boat is they're actually hinged in the middle. They allow the mattress to lift up. It makes it easier to make the bed, and also gives you access to storage compartments that are below the mattress in this area. Here there's a desk and vanity. Nice place to work or put on makeup or get away from things a little bit. And you can see the beautiful designer decorations, these illuminated shelves. From the berth, there's a television. This is connected to the Starlink system, so anywhere in the world you've got satellite TV. Another settee area with some beautiful designer decorations. And as we move aft, there's a pocket door that closes off this head and shower area from the rest of the cabin. There's hanging lockers, there's storage, drawers, lots of storage underneath. This is quite nice, where you've got a place to put cosmetics. You also have a nice window to look out in the morning at a beautiful anchorage. Separate shower with a rain head and a wand, and a separate toilet compartment. From the owner's cabin, you have direct access to go swimming. Not only is this a great access to go for a swim and come back into your cabin without going through the rest of the boat, but this is also a nice entrance for those who like to stay out late, or those that like to get up early and not go through the rest of the boat and disturb some of the other guests on board. This Highfield 460 tender is brand new. It fits on the tender lift perfectly. It's a 15-foot tender with a 60-horse Honda. This is enough power to get anyone up out of the water on a slalom ski or wakeboard. It's in great shape. The owner added this bimini so it goes over the top for sun protection. The flooring is sea deck, so it's very comfortable and soft on your feet. And it's an aluminum tender, so it's lighter than a fiberglass one, so it's easier to get on and off of a beach. And it's a lot less weight for the boat to handle than a fiberglass tender the same size. And Highfield's excellent quality. This is a really nice design. This is on a hydraulic tender lift. What's great about this platform is you can lower it down, make it the same level as the deck here, and you've got another enormous space on the boat. Some of my owners like to put some tables and chairs, and at sunset, sit on this platform just in the water and float the dinghy off the back. Really one of the most luxurious experiences I can imagine, sitting on the back of a boat with your feet in the water in a comfortable arrangement like this. It's just an unmatched experience. And when you're done sitting here, you just hit this button and it lifts up, and it'll bring this right to the deck level here where the transoms are. On the back of the boat here, there's a passerelle, so that extends out 12 feet here on the back of the boat. So if you're stern to on a dock, it's easy to board. You have this nice flexi-teak synthetic teak decking, which is very comfortable. It's not as hot as teak, wears very well. As you go forward, you'll notice full height railing, solid stainless steel railing at the top, flush fit Lumar hatches that are recessed into the deck, large oversized cleats. As we go forward, you can see the stand-up paddle boards here on a rack system. Sun lounger pads on both sides. These carbon fiber poles attach an awning that goes from the front of the coach roof out to this space, and there's another extension that comes out to here that fits in poles on this space. So you can imagine this enormous flat deck area with furniture, tables, poofs, and entertaining. I mean, you could have 15, 20 people standing around here on a cocktail party, cruising down the intercoastal. Very, very comfortable space. These are the compartments for the anchor. These are storage, these three. There's a dive compressor up here that's mounted, an anchor windlass and chain locker. And then as you walk down into the forward cockpit space, you've got nice plush upholstery, access to the inside of the boat through this forward door, And there's actually an ice maker right inside here for drinks, and this is where the wet bar is conveniently located. Very easy access. You can see there's a beautiful scenery behind us, and we're going to give you a walkthrough in the cockpit area. On this side, there's a bar, there's a sink here, ice maker, fridge, storage for drinks. This whole space encloses. There's electric doors that close this off from the Flybridge. Barbecue. The owner installed these refrigerator drawers aftermarket. You can see there's plenty of storage in the floor area. Seating for 10 in the cockpit. Sun lounger pad with a retractable backrest. There's ambient lighting all around the bottom of the combings. There's courtesy lights, lights recessed in the ceiling. The boat really looks nice. Then there's the entrance for the galley. This is separate. There's also a crew mess down there. We're entering the galley. This is the aft port side of the boat. It's a separate entrance to the cockpit area. It's very nice for the crew to be able to load provisions, take trash out, prepare meals, clean up, and be away from the guests and the owners while that happens. In this area, there's a Miele microwave, a Miele coffee maker, makes espresso, cappuccinos, that sort of thing. There's a plating area that'll accommodate a number of plates that can be served coming up. Full-size fridge and freezer, along with plenty of other freezers and ice makers on board. We have a Miele induction cooktop with 4 burners, Miele electric oven, and then going forward here, stainless steel sink with disposal, filtered water system, nice rack for spices and oils and vinegar, lots of little storage compartments and spaces, and a crew mess. This is a place designed for the crew to take a meal, have a break, have an opportunity to get away from the guests and the owners here. A lot of the owners like to come down here and have a cup of coffee or maybe have breakfast. And there's also another Raymarine display here. This Raymarine system has the onboard system on it so that the captain can view fuel, water levels, check voltage, see the generator operation, obviously all the navigation displays here. Here we're looking at radar and a chart plotter of Fort Lauderdale, but very intuitive for the crew to have access to that. And they can turn lights on and off and pumps throughout the boat from that system. Let's go up on the Flybridge. Immediately you notice there's handholds everywhere so you can securely move through the boat while underway. Here at the helm station, there's nice plush cushions, a sun lounger here facing aft. This backrest folds forward so it can be part of that space. And then the captain has all the controls. You have the latest Raymarine hybrid touch displays. There's a anchor windlass control here. Right now we're anchored off of Fort Lauderdale with 60 feet of chain out. Bow thruster control, throttles, autopilot control. This is a searchlight from the Flybridge. We have manual analog displays here. There's also a digital display with the Yanmar 440 engine. And then on the Raymarine, we also have a screen here that'll show us all the engine functions digitally there. VHF, light controls, very nicely appointed helm, easy to maneuver the boat from. And then as we work our way back, this whole area opens and closes. There's an awning that will close this off. There's enclosures that are concealed in these scutcheons around the frame of the hardtop bimini. Some nice windows above the top. These tables fold out. Once again, set up for al fresco dining outside. These are fixed tables, but there's also these supports that come out that secure these leaves to go from cafe table to dining table. In the aft section of the Flybridge, there's a huge amount of very plush cushions. This lifts up. There's a huge storage locker in this space. There's storage underneath these seats. And then on this side, there's a backrest that pops up so that can actually be another comfortable seat for dining in this area. So it really fills in this space. Once again, capable of, seating 10 people, no problem. But this area is very nice, opened up. You've got speakers here, you've got the sun awning opened, the blinds are open on the back, and you can see how nice this view is from the Flybridge. The automation on the Flybridge is great. Right here from this button, we can control the companionway door coming up to the Flybridge, the recess bar coming up, and the overhead blind closing. All the touch of a fingertip, removing all of this around here on the Flybridge. Really great automation. The owner of this boat, when he purchased his last Lagoon from us, 620, he actually spent $30,000 having a bar like this designed on his last boat. The engineers from Lagoon saw that at one of the boat shows we had in Fort Lauderdale with his first 620 that we ordered new, loved it, and now it's incorporated in the Lagoon 67, which of course he had to buy. We're on the deck area in front of the helm on the Flybridge, and as you can see, there's a massive dance floor foredeck area. These two carbon fiber poles support a awning that attaches to these fittings on the deck. That makes this area a really nice social area when it's covered. There's also a set of poles that goes all the way forward up towards the bows that'll cover the entire bow with a tent. And you could probably lay out 5 or 6 people comfortably on this foredeck. There's non-skid here, so it's safe to walk on, and it's definitely sturdy. And it'd be a nice place to sit while underway. Up on the top of the Flybridge bimini, you can see there's a searchlight here. This is the wind anemometer. There's the radar, loud hailer, and most importantly, the Starlink antenna. That's the high performance flat Starlink. So high speed streaming internet everywhere in the world on this boat. At the end of the day, after cruising, it's nice to be able to relax, maybe watch the game or a little television. And here on SUNLOVE, we have the television concealed in the ceiling. This also moves around, so it can be visible not only from the cockpit, but also from the seating area here on the starboard side. And when not in use, it's concealed in the ceiling. One of the best features of the Lagoon 67 is the pizza slice tables. What these tables do is they make 2 individual cafe or coffee table height. These both go up and down, and when they fold out and swivel, they piece together. Now we raise them up so they're even. And we have a level dining service and enough seating for 10 people for dining.